Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California, and if you have any interest in following my farming journey, you're in the right place. All right, it is a foggy morning this morning. It just poured yesterday, so at least it's not pouring right now. My dad and I ran some errands yesterday. We're gonna start working on my sprayer, so that's gonna be nice. And I have some really exciting things coming in the next couple weeks. As most of you know, if you've been watching my channel, things have been a little slow. I mean, it's winter time. We don't have livestock, so this is the slow time of year. But I got some great news. I met with my PCA. We went over the plan for the farm. I'm gonna share with you guys what we've got planned for the next few months. And as soon as my field gets dry enough, I'm gonna start spraying. So that means I get to drive my tractor, which I'm so excited about. So we're gonna be testing out the tractor here pretty soon. I wanna make sure you guys don't miss that video because this is gonna be a very exciting moment. So please hit that subscribe button, and if you wanna get notified when that video comes out, just hit that little bell below and you guys will be the first ones to know when my tractor video comes out. This morning, we're checking on the girls and Bo, gonna get everyone fed. And then we'll go over to the farm for a little bit. Pick up, pick up. Good girl. You ready to go? You ready to go to work? Even though you don't really work, huh? You just enjoy yourself. Woo. It's not crazy cold right now. It was so cold yesterday for me. It just like the rain and there was like a little bit of a breeze and it just like cut through your skin. It's foggy this morning and it's cool, but it's just not as cold as it was yesterday. So like I said, we're gonna work on my sprayer. We went and looked at a setup yesterday that's similar to how we're gonna do mine. So right now mine has these handles in the front of the sprayer, and that's how you manually turn it on and off. Well, before I was driving a little Kubota tractor that had no cab, and it was pretty easy to do that. But now, as you guys know, I've got this awesome New Holland with a cab, and getting in and out of it every time I want to turn the sprayer on and off is a little unrealistic. Also, it kind of causes you to pretty much not want to turn the sprayer off every time you turn, and that's a waste. It's a waste of chemicals. And so anyways, they've got this little spot on the tractor right here. You can even see it's been used, but that's fine. There's this little soft spot, not on the other side, and you can actually put a cable through there. It goes all the way through, and let's see if you can see my finger. My finger's not long enough. Anyways, so a cable will go all the way through there and we'll set it up. The sprayer, imagine it's here. And then from the inside, here it is right here. It'll come through and we'll set up a little box, probably like here or here. And it will have little on and off switches and also like a right and a left. So if I ever come in a situation where I only want to spray one side, my particular sprayer does 2 rows at a time. So let's say I'm on the end and I've only got 1 row left, I can just run half the sprayer. It really makes it nice. It's going to be all electronic, which I guess has its pros and its cons, but it's more efficient and it's just easier because I don't have to get in and out of the cab. It's like, hey, I got this cab tractor, so I need to take advantage of it. It is raining a little bit today, so I'm gonna go hang out with my dad and do some rainy day things. So this is the same shop that we do tractor Tetris. Ugh. My sprayer is back here. And see these handles, I have to manually turn it on and off. So we're gonna change it where I'll be able to turn it off from inside the tractor. Okay, so what are we looking for?
Well, so these are, I think, 3/8.
Do you want me to take pictures of anything?
Yeah, just take a picture.
Do you want like a close-up on anything?
I don't know if it shows anywhere what size this hose is. I think this is 3/4. Yeah, so that's 3/8.
Okay.
So that means all your valves
We're
are
gonna be
3/8. Yeah, 3/8. I
Okay.
would guess this is 3/4. Yeah. See right here, it's that little, let's say 3/4, see it?
Yes. Right there. Got it.
All right.
Okay, so 3/8 and 3/4. Look at this beautiful weather. That's where we were shopping. Big W sales. I don't even know what those things, God, probably not even gonna be able to hear.
What?
I was gonna record, but I bet it's gonna be so loud from the rain. You know? It's gonna explain what we bought. Bye.
Okay, this is, she's got the same exact thing, just different way. Okay. But what doesn't make sense to me is this just right.
So this is what we got from Big W. It's gonna go on my sprayer. Here we go. A T-Jet electric control valve. We had to get 2 of them. Whew, and it's heavy. I guess there's like a, if you don't know anything about it, if you do know things about it, I'm probably gonna sound dumb. But I'm just learning, I guess there's a magnet here and that's what opens and closes this valve. So I got 2 of them so that way I can control the right and the left. But we're gonna set it up just like the one we saw. And my dad also has this set up similar, but they're way bigger on his spray tractor that he uses for the corn. But it's a whole bigger setup that I don't quite need that big. So hopefully we'll get that set up in the next week. So right now, pretty much as soon as it gets dry enough, I'm gonna start spraying weeds, which I'm really excited about. That'll hopefully be next week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on the weather. My next thing I'm gonna be doing is pruning. So late February, about a month and a half from now, we're gonna start pruning. That's gonna be really big. And then right after we prune, we're gonna spray a pre-emergent, which is gonna help any seeds that are on the ground, hopefully kill those seeds off. That way I don't have to worry about as many new weeds coming up. The big thing for me this year is gonna be dusting. I am shopping around for a duster. The World Ag Expo is coming up in February, so I wanna kind of have some idea of what I want. I wanna see some prices, and then I'm hoping to meet some people at the World Ag Expo, and maybe I can get a deal, you know, you never know. But I wanna see what they have, and also just to be able to see things in person. You have to do it every 7 days for like 4 months, and you cannot miss it. It's so critical. And I am just going to pick a day and a time, and no matter what, I'm gonna spray that sulfur dust that day, that time, every week for 4 months. So life's gonna get a little crazy. It's gonna get a little repetitive, but I am working on having my discipline level like way up here. And it's good too, because it's a routine. And I'm working on getting my routine down better. The reason we use sulfur dust and we dust weekly is it keeps mildew out of the grapes, helps prevent it. Obviously, nobody wants mildew in their grapes and in their wine. And if your grapes get mildew, they can be rejected. It's just really terrible. That's why it is so critical that you never miss a dusting and you get it done. That's gonna be really a new piece of equipment. Then I'll have my tractor, my sprayer, I've got my disc, and pretty soon I'll have a sulfur duster. My goal this year is whatever work I can do by myself, I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna kill it. What do you guys think of Rain's new coat? A little tight. She gets a little separation anxiety though, so maybe it'll be like one of those coats that they make for dogs that make them feel better. And hopefully keep her a little warmer too. I think we're gonna have to get one size bigger. She's only a year and a half, so I don't think she's done growing. Oh, Rain. She's 50% Doberman Pinscher, and then 2 different kind of pit bulls. Pit bull terrier or whatever. So she's got more pit bull size body, but she's got a very deep chest like a Doberman. Come on. Who's a good girl? Like me, dumb mom. What a silly question. Get my handy dandy shovel. Like I've already said, it poured yesterday, so I'm not gonna drive the little Kubota out because it's pretty muddy. Not muddy compared to what Meredith deals with, but it is muddy. So I'm gonna take a little shortcut here through the forest. Ugh. All right. And here's one side of the vineyard. Whew. A little chilly. Fog is still out in the distance, but it's not as thick as it was earlier. After meeting with my PCA, like I said, we've decided as soon as it's dry enough, I'm gonna get out here and do some contact spray. So contact spray is exactly what it is. It's gonna get all this green. So you can see up here, this berm actually doesn't have much, but all these little guys, it's gonna get. It won't hurt the grapes, but any of the weeds that are starting to grow, it's gonna kill. It should hurt some of the big guys too. But I've got a section over here that's got quite a bit of tall Johnson grass. So I'm just gonna work on getting that Johnson grass out because it's just in the way. So the spray is gonna hit that Johnson grass and it's really not gonna go to any use because the Johnson grass, I don't know if it's dormant or dead or what, but there's weeds growing under it. And I want the spray to be as effective as possible. So I'm gonna work on shoveling this piece out. And honestly, it's not raining, so this is probably the best weather to do it in. A little bit cooler, but here's an example right here. So it's not everywhere. I mean, you know, there's just some pieces. I don't know what happened right here, but there's a section here where it's pretty thick. And I just want to do my best to get as much of it out. This row is a little bit thicker with it. So I'm just gonna ignore this kind of stuff that I was shoveling out before because the spray will help, but I'm gonna come right now and knock out this Johnson grass. And that way the spray will be more effective. The thing about Johnson grass is you do not kill it, you control it. Fun fact about Johnson grass, its roots stem from hell, so it actually never goes away. So I just dug out a section that looked like this. This is all Johnson grass. And this is in the dirt. All these are Johnson grass roots or tubers or whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's a million of them and there's no way to dig them all out. So it's just about getting it out a little bit, the stuff that's on top, so I can spray all this stuff that's growing And then it's about hopefully controlling it to never let it get like this again. Oh, so yes, I obviously have a long way to go, but this is a start. If I can just get some of this tall stuff out. I know rain is a good thing, but hopefully we'll just get dry enough that I can drive out here. It's pretty compacted, so it's not like we need to go super long without rain. I've got some puddles here in the headlands, and I'm thinking once these puddles are dry, I could probably drive out here. So here's my little dedication to Meredith. My puddles and my mud. Still nothing quite like she has, but you know, it's a start. Like I said, I'm feeling positive. We're gonna get out here. By we, I mean me and my tractor, Baby Blue. We're gonna get as much sprayed, and then after we prune, we're gonna be pruning everything as a 2-bud. So all these guys are gonna get pruned real short here. Anything that hasn't been trained on the wire is gonna get trained, but I've got a lot done. So all this extra wood is gonna get thrown into the middle here. Once it's in the middle, I'm gonna have someone come through with a chopper that will chop everything super, super fine. And then I'm gonna go through and disc every other row. And I'm feeling good about things. We're gonna keep things moving. Hopefully in the next week, I'm gonna have a couple new videos for you guys. We're hoping to pull out my dad's forklift and start working on it. And we're gonna convert my sprayer to work off a button inside the tractor. We do still need to work on my disc. We have not done that. I had a couple people ask if we already did that, if I'm still gonna make a video about it. I am gonna make a video about it. We just haven't quite got there yet. It's one thing at a time. I really don't have the knowledge yet to work on that kind of stuff by myself. I mean, if I had no other option, I would definitely do it, but I have my dad, I have my dad's knowledge, so we're gonna be doing it together. I have to wait for the time to be right for him, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. A lot of people think I've, you know, bitten off more than I can chew, and I'm not gonna deny that. I have. I probably should have started smaller. You know, it was a lot. This was a big leap for me. But the thing is I can't go back. I can't change what I've done. I've planted, it's here, I'm going. And the thing I can tell you is I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna stop. I'm under no impression that it's gonna be easy. I've only done things to make it harder for myself. So this is gonna be a hard year. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to work my butt off, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna quit. Failure's not an option. So I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. And you're kidding yourself if you think I'm the only one that has $1 million in debt. And there are very successful farmers who are probably more than $1 million in debt. So I still do believe $1 million is so much. I'm not acting like it's not a lot, but I'm not the only one out there. And just because a farmer is $1 million in debt doesn't mean they're not successful. You know, it's a journey. This channel is about my farming journey. Today is one day. My last video, I talked about the struggles. I try to keep it real, but I'm moving forward. That's all I can do, you know? So I'm excited for the next few weeks, the next few months. I hope you guys stick around and watch it. Watch the growth that's gonna happen. It's gonna be so amazing. And if you are liking these videos and you wanna keep up with everything that's going on, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you later.